Hello everyone, welcome to TTVNEWS with some latest event in Tay Ninh Province. The audience on February 17, the delegation led by Deputy Minister of Education and Training Nguyễn Văn Phúc paid a visit to inspect direct teaching activity in Tay Ninh Province.
According to Deputy Director of the Department of Education and Training Nguyễn Văn Phúc, the vaccination rate of teachers and staff directly under the Offices of Education and Training is currently 99.75%, fully meeting the requirements for direct teaching. The rate of high school students getting the third dose of COVID-19 vaccines is 55.6%, and the rate of secondary school students getting the second dose is nearly 60%. Speaking at the meeting, Standing Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Võ Đức Trong stated that it's necessary to reopen schools, especially there should be consensus and general guidance when detecting infections in schools. Mr. Nguyễn Văn Phúc noted that Tay Ninh has well implemented the motto "Stop going to school but don't stop learning." Instead, organize online teaching with various study techniques for students. Deputy Minister of Education and Training suggested the locality to continue to closely follow the direction of the government, ministries and agencies. The time frame of the school year will be more flexible. The ministry will give more instructions. Regarding the coordination between the health sector and the education sector, it's necessary to review, carefully prepare, and clearly assign responsibilities so as not to affect the student learning and try to keep schools open. Previously, the delegation inspected the direct teaching activities and the COVID-19 prevention and control of schools in Hoa Thanh Town. The inspection shows that the schools have prepared the best condition to welcome students back to school, especially strictly implementing epidemic prevention measures.
Ladies and gentlemen, on February 16, the first seminar to consult the collect opinions on the midterm report on the planning of Tay Ninh Province in the periods of 2021-2030, with a vision to 2050, was chaired by Secretary of Tay Ninh Provincial Party Committee and Chairman of the Provincial People Committee.
The consulting unit proposed 3 development planning scenarios for Tay Ninh Province as well as action programs, including breakthrough programs that Tay Ninh is implementing, such as breakthrough in infrastructure, human resource development, institutions development of high-quality agriculture. In addition, developing small and medium enterprises, orienting towards the development of a green, clean Tay Ninh Province is also included in the proposal. Secretary Nguyễn Thành Tâm said that, with many uncompleted contents, the consulting unit needs to closely coordinate with the Department of Planning and Investment to study to get a specific roadmap to ensure the progress and quality of the planning. It's necessary to analyze and evaluate the current status, fully record comments for analysis and make proposal to complete the midterm report. With the proposal of the consulting unit, the departments need to study and express their views and opinions so that the planning is met with the highest visibility. The head of the Provincial Planning Steering Committee Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc said that the seminar has got many suggestions from experts, localities, and members of the steering committee, which have the consultant have more information to review research and complete the midterm report, meeting the requirements set by the province. Head of the Provincial Planning Steering Committee also requested the consulting unit to further assess the socio-economic situation of the province in the coming time during the process of planning. At present, it's necessary to clarify the causes of the inadequacies and propose solutions, research, supplement, and closely follow the base for planning development, especially study more about the regional orientation of Ho Chi Minh City and the orientation of the international economic development. On February 16, the People's Committee of Bến Cầu District held its February meeting to deploy the orientation and tasks in March 2022. Mr. Phan Văn Hòa, Chairman of the People's Committee of Bến Cầu District, chaired the conference. According to the report, the socio-economic development situation in the district continued to develop stably in January 2022. During the month, the industrial production value in Bến Cầu district reached over 224.5 billion Vietnam dong, increased by more than 4% compared to the previous month. Budget revenue was 9.5 billion Vietnam dong, accounting for over 13%. Budget expenditure was nearly 26 billion Vietnam dong, reaching 8.3% of the assigned estimate. Bến Cầu district also takes good care of social security work on the occasion of the Lunar New Year 2022. The situation of political security, order and safety on the border and inland of the locality during the month is always kept stable. Chairman of the People's Committee of Bến Cầu district requested departments and localities to pay attention to building the locality into a new style rural district, continue to improve its criterion of the commune that has reached the advanced new style rural standards, and build Long Giang into a new style rural commune by 2022, while implementing the prevention and control of the COVID-19 pandemic, and administer the third dose of COVID-19 vaccines to people reaching 100%.
Turn to other news. On February 17, the People Committee of Tay Ninh Province had a conference to review the movement on People Unite to Build Cultural Life, Family Work in the province in 2021 and implements orientations and taught in 2022.
Mr. Trương Văn Hùng, Standing Deputy Head of the Steering Committee of the Movement on People Unite to Build Cultural Life, Family Work in the province in 2021, Director of the Ninh Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism said that over the last time, the movement on People Unite to Build a Cultural Life has been deployed quite synchronously in localities with various campaigns, which is always concerned by steering committees at all levels. The movement has created unity among forces around and promoted the creative positivity and resources of the people, created the strength of the whole people to unite to build cultural life, promote local socio-economic development. Family work in recent years has also been concerned by sectors and levels, thanks to the integration and promotion of propaganda and education on the morals and lifestyle in family to cadres, party members, civil servants, public employees, soldiers, and all classes of the people, etc. There have been practical and effective actions that have contributed to reducing domestic violence. In 2022, the Steering Committee also raised awareness of the need to improve the quality of the movement on People Unite to Build Cultural Life. Attached key contents under the direction of the sector to the content of 10 campaigns planned and implemented by sectors. On this occasion, the Provincial People's Committee awarded certificates of merit to 16 collective and 11 individuals. The Ninh Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism also awarded certificates of merit to 21 collective and 35 individuals for their achievements in implementing, promoting the emulation movement on People Unite to Build Cultural Life and Family Work in 2021. Crop traceability software called KIPUS is helping farmers manage the production process, trace the origin of products when required, identify the products of each production batch or production area through positioning maps. Traceability of crops will help farmers use the right fertilizers and pesticides through the alert of KIPUS software, reduce costs and improve production efficiency. For products, it's possible to inspect and monitor the whole process from planting to harvesting, thereby creating safe products for the market and consumers. In 2021, Tay Ninh Province deployed crop traceability software KIPUS for 51 organizations and individuals with a total amount of 281 hectares. From 2018 to 2021, Tay Ninh Province has carried out crop traceability for nearly 1,900 organizations and individuals, with a total area of over 1,500 hectares. At the same time, granting 50,000 product traceability stamps to 9 facilities cultivating fruit trees. Besides, the province has also granted 100 courses of growing areas and 21 courses of breadfruit packing establishment for export to markets such as the EU, the United States, Australia, New Zealand, and China.
the audience with a passion for art photography. For years, photographer Dương Đức Kiên, a 45-year-old man living in Tân Châu Town, has achieved quite a lot of success in many provincial, regional, and international awards that increasingly assess his name in the provincial artists' playground. His work not only satisfies his passion, but also contributes to introduce and promote the image of Tay Ninh people and homelands to domestic and international brands.
More than 20 years ago, Mr. Dương Đức Kiên, member of the Vietnam Association of Photographers, started working as a wedding photographer. A few years later, he started to work in the art of photography. The passion for art photography has been ingrained in the blood ever since. In his opinion, art photography greatly supports service photography to create quality photographic products for customers, thereby increasing and affirming his art brand. He is currently the owner of a wedding shop in Quarter 3 of Tân Châu Town. Most of the time, he works as a service worker to make a living, and he has little opportunity to create art in other provinces, but mainly in Tay Ninh Province. Whenever he has a chance, he always burns with passion, regardless day or night, rain or shine, as long as he captures beautiful moments. His works are always creative with new perspective rather than following a stereotype path.
I can't afford to go from one province to other like all the artists to get more beautiful works, but I also try my best to create photos in the province. Our province also have plenty of places to snap great photos, such as Bà Đen Mountain, Tay Ninh Holisy, Rice Paper Wrap Village, Chili Shore, and ethnic minority like Khmer and Chams people. I just want to promote my homeland, the country, the people of Tay Ninh as well as the district. That these places also have beautiful places to visit so that domestic and international brands can know about my homeland.
The year 2021 ended. Photographer Dương Đức Kiên won a bronze medal at the 7th International Exhibition of Photography Competition in Ireland with the work entitled Prayer. 3 photos were selected for exhibition at the 6th Mental Health International Exhibition of Photography. The second prize in the quick composition photo contest with the theme Seasonal Transition organized by the People's Television with the work Sea of White Sunflowers. The first prize in the photo contest to celebrate the 70th anniversary of U Minh Châu District establishment with the work U Minh Châu Clean Energy, etc. and some other prizes.
I have set a lot of goals for 2022. There are various competitions for me to prepare for example, a national contest, a COVID contest, a contest in the Southwest region, and most importantly, the photo contest of Tay Ninh Province, which is scheduled around June and July this year.
Recently, at the Congress of the Photography Association of Tay Ninh Literature and Art Association for the term 2021-2026, Mr. Kiên was selected as a member of the association. He is currently the chairman of both the Young Photography Clubs of Tay Ninh Province and Tân Châu District, whose members are art enthusiasts in the province.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.